beautiful and spectacular good morning to you, our viewer and listener out there on the frequency of Unity 93.3 FM Jos. We warmly welcome you to another edition of the program Hello at Work, a program that brings you trending issues on social media. Today is Thursday, the 10th of October, 2024, and oh yes, today is also another public holiday. Those with kids, we have been talking, stop it, keep quiet. We are now the aunties of the house from yesterday to today. Truly, this public holiday of today, I'm not even happy, safe.
Why no?
My kids are home. You know the issues now. We got to rest. At least they should go there, let the aunties handle them for some time.
Of course.
Before they get back. And probably today is a Friday. They will just go to school one day and you come back and end up washing the uniform and still ironing it again. The work pressure is just much. And we are glad that yesterday's election went on peacefully because there was no hitches. There are some minor problems that you can avoid, but issues of attacks and
ballot paper,
ballot snatching, no, we didn't get to hear that. And even if it happens, maybe they have resolved issues like that within themselves. All right, I'm not alone. My name is Ibrahim, and I'm not alone in the studio. We didn't even say our name.
We didn't. Today
I am together with my co-host, comrade, and I'll say
comrade, very Josephine.
Yeah, she's looking elegant this morning.
That's right. You can say that again. You know.
Are you sure? Are you sure you get connection with the newly voted chairman?
Don't do that to me.
Don't do that to me. What happened?
I really trying to oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Yes, she has an affiliate maybe with the newly elected chairman.
I hope
she's
so.
Dressing
Chama-ish.
Dressing to kill. You know the way some people just dress to just kill some souls.
The thing is, this time around you just have to dress to cover what is inside.
All right. We have a lot of issues. Yeah. I had to plead and beg. From my destination to the office is 400 naira. Bikono. Who does that? 800 naira per day for just transport.
I spent 500 naira coming. No, 650 coming. 650 naira coming.
Oh my goodness.
From my house to the road is 150. From the road to the studio, 500. So that's
who does that now?
Yeah.
All right, our first story for the day reads, third time in 2 months, halls of anguish as petrol price goes up. Now, it was an anguish yesterday as the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, raised the pump price of premium motor spirit PMS, also known as petrol, by 15% across the country. Now, the development confirmed earlier exclusive report that plans were underway to fully deregulate the sector and that subsidy will no longer apply this week. However, the complete deregulation effects yesterday pushed the price of the product to 1,030 naira per litre from 897 naira per litre in Abuja, while the price rose to 998 naira per litre from 855 naira per litre in Lagos. And it indicated that the Dangote Petroleum Refinery price also increased by 8.8% to 977 naira per litre from 898 naira per litre yesterday. Now, the latest price increase make it the second time the petrol price has been hiked in the past month. This showed that the pump price of petrol has risen by more than 411% since President Bola Ahmed Tinubu came into office in May 2023. Specifically from 195 naira per litre before the president assumed office on May 29, 2023, the price of the product was increased to 448 naira Lagos and 460 naira Abuja in May 31 and 2024. 557 naira Lagos and 617 naira Abuja in September 2024. 610 naira Lagos and 897 naira in Abuja in September 2024 before the latest increase to 998 naira in Lagos and 1030 naira in Abuja in October 2024. Now, the latest increase, which came against expectations that the crude for Naira deal between the federal government and Dangote refinery might lead to a reduction in the pump price beginning from October 1, 2024, has left many citizens, especially motorists, in anger. Now, around Abuja yesterday showed that other marketers have also adjusted their pump price upward, with modern marketers selling at 1,040 naira per litre from 926 naira sold previously. Independent marketers also raised their price to 1,150 naira per litre. When visited the NNPC retail mega station in Abuja, where the price increase have been effected, shocked motorists lamented the continuing hardship in the country. It is beyond belief. I have been in the queue for almost an hour. I didn't know they had increased the price. Tinubu is not concerned about our suffering, a taxi driver, Usman Abba, lamented. He condemned the lack of information by NNPCL before the price increase was implemented, adding, "They are taking us for granted. At the time I joined the queue, I assumed the price was still 897 naira per litre. I'm in shock and I'm confused." At a corn oil outlet opposite the NNPC Towers in the central area Abuja, consumers watched in horror as the pump price was changed in their presence from 926 naira per litre to 1,040 naira per litre. Close by, at the Total Energies outlet, the station continued selling at the old price of 926 naira per litre. Okay, now reacting, the managing director, formerly Mobile Oil Nigeria PLC, okay, 11 PLC, Mr. Adetunji Oyebanji said, "I believe the price of PMS has finally been deregulated and subsidy has finally been eliminated. Henceforth, the price of PMS will be determined by market dynamics. This is inevitable as the government could no longer bear the burden of the subsidy." Okay. For you to join this particular conversation, go to our Facebook page at Unity Radio FM TV. Just like our page and drop your comments, and we'll take your comments from there. Go to our WhatsApp page at Unity Radio FM TV, just our WhatsApp group. And keep your SMS coming in on the number 08037497127. View us live on our YouTube page at Unity TV. Funny Josephine, you heard from them. So all this while that they said that subsidy has been removed, so it's now that the true subsidy has been removed. Let's not come another month to hear that subsidy has again been removed too.
You see, I was just...
So that suffering now is just a press up. The real suffering is
I was saying something just when I got into the studio this morning. I said, you see, this is Nigeria. And then there is practically nothing that is not possible in this country.
Definitely.
You can never say never. In fact, you shouldn't be caught saying never in Nigeria. Because the possibility of anything happening is high. This is Nigeria, and it's just so funny the way something will happen and they will forcefully impose it on us. They will forcefully, whether it's what we want, whether it's not what we want, they'll just throw it at us. And then we are used to the suffering and smiling kind of thing. We accept it, we embrace it, and then we face it heads on. No matter how hard it's becoming, we see us still trying hard to survive. But how long are we going to keep pushing? We are complaining of the PMS getting to 1,900 plus. And then they're shooting the prices to above 1,000. And then if they are doing this, that means it's affecting the cost of goods and commodities in the market. And then you find out that the little 2,000 naira that will even be able for you to have breakfast, before you know it, 2,000 naira will only feed just a mouse. And then you are having 4 children. And then you have yourself and your wife to feed. And probably you have yourself to transport to work. You have to buy detergent, you have to buy soap, you have to buy... At this point, the minimum wage of 70,000 naira is even useless. It's nothing. Someone said, they give a little boy 15 naira, and the boy was celebrating. Hey, mommy, see my money. And the man just say, is that one even money? See, as the child is celebrating, is that one money? 15 naira is not even money. You can practically not use 15 naira for anything. And then the way that child was celebrating that 15 naira, before now 15 naira you drink garri and sugar, you buy kulikuli on top of it. But now it's nothing. And then you have people trying hard to survive, and it's as if the government are jeopardizing every effort a Nigerian is making to survive. It's becoming very hard by the day. It's becoming very difficult by the day. You don't want to imagine the families that are going to bed without food. You don't want to imagine. I was telling you here the other day on this program. This woman said the children are used to hunger. How can a child of not up to 10? No, even you as an adult, should you tell yourself that you are used to hunger?
I cannot be used to hunger.
You can never be. You should never be.
Even the fasting we do on the month of Ramadan.
Do you understand?
You're doing it because
it's a compulsory something, and then you know you're doing it for your.
I didn't think that fasting is not even compulsory. I bet you some people even spend 10 years without even testing fast.
With the fact that it's even compulsory, I'm telling you, there are still people that are not even doing it.
Yeah.
Some people cannot survive, cannot stand hunger. And then there was this woman saying her child of now up to 10 years, the girl was just 7. That's the oldest. She had 4 children, and the oldest is 7. And then she said the kids are used to hunger. Like anytime I remember it, it makes me sick. How can a child be used to? Now this is what Nigeria has become. This is what the nation, our leaders, this is what the system has turned us into. People that are used to suffering. Now, not as if that is what she wants, but because she can't provide, she can't go and steal. And then she just have to look at her children wallow in hunger. And then she just said the children are used to hunger. Now, how many more children are around like that? And then how many more of them can continue being now? Before you know it, young teenage girls now, they'll start following men. Before you know it, young boys, teenage boys now, they'll start going to pickpocket, steal, break houses, pick things that are not that, yes. And young girls now, before you know it, they'll start following these young men that will give them 200, 500. And then they say, spare the rod and spoil the nation. Spare the youth and spoil the nation. Train the youth and train the nation. If now parents are not even able to look at their children in the eye and talk to them as parents because they know that their parently duties, they are not carrying it out as it should be, not because they want to, but because they don't have the means to. You see a man coming back to his house 10 p.m. at night, leaving as early as 4, so that he will avoid the children seeing him. Now this is a man that before he as the head of the family, he has authority. He will wake up and tell his children, do this, do this. But the man that cannot even look at the wife in the face, not to talk of ordering the children and do this, because they are making the men look useless. Because they go out, they go to hustle, they don't get. They even bring it, it's not even enough. It's just unfortunate the way things are happening.
Very,
and it's affected. And I don't know if our leaders are not seeing or they are not feeling. Only for our president to wake up the next day after independence and say he went for rest. For rest, there is fire in your room, you're going for rest. And
now he's resting, and now they have increased pump price.
You understand? I don't even think resting should be in that man's agenda right now. It shouldn't be. People are languishing. Medications is on the high. You should not even let yourself have headache. I watched a skit on Facebook. I laughed my life out. And then at the point I was like, come on, this is even sad. The guy was sick and his girlfriend came to visit and she said, baby, let's go to the hospital. Let's go to, you're sick. He said, no, you don't want to go to the hospital. That he's fine. She said, see, you're running temperature. You need medicine. And then they now showed him thinking. And they showed him going to the hospital. The doctor attended to him. The doctor gave him medication and told him, eat before you drink the medication. And then there was no food to eat. And he actually just took the drugs like that. And the fact that he took his medication without eating, it was the medication that killed him, not even the sickness. As funny as it is, it's sad. That is the reality of Nigeria now. If you're sick, you go to the hospital.
That even the government-owned hospital, you need to cash out 2,000 naira before you see a doctor. Before you even see a doctor, so that the doctor even asks you what is wrong with you.
You can imagine. That is just, they call it consultation fee.
Yeah, that's consultation fee. Everywhere, even in the Jos University Teaching Hospital, is 2,000 naira consultation fee.
Not to talk of you now started. Wasn't it here
before? If you are through with even seeing the doctor, last is 2,000 that you even pay for medication and everything. Come back home.
The other day, our DJ here was saying he went to the chemist thinking he would spend just 200 naira on medication. He ended up spending 1,000 naira.
And he said that if had it been he went to the hospital, he ended up spending 5,000.
5,000, you can imagine. It's so pathetic. I sincerely, if you want to talk about this nation, you're going to be depressed. Honestly. Depression will set in.
All right, I will read out this story if time permits to say one or two before we actually go for the break. Our second story reads, grandma, 4 children die after consuming pap in Ondo. Now, a 68-year-old woman, Mrs. Esther Adiola, and her 4 grandchildren have died mysteriously after they reportedly consumed pap. Now, it was learned that the ugly incident occurred at Ataisi Street, DAGA area in Akure. The state capital report had it that Adiola was a retired admin officer of the Federal Government Girls College, Akure. A family source told newsmen that the elderly woman, who was their paternal grandmother, died suddenly, and the family members took her to the mortuary. We were not suspicious of anyone or anything as the cause of her death, as she was advanced in age. We believe her passing away was natural. After her death, my sister and her husband had gone along with their children to the deceased house to tidy up her belongings, and they saw some processed dry pap in the kitchen, which the younger ones craved to have while their parents declined. Now, their mother, who is my sister, made the pap and gave it to her children and their cousin, who came along with them. My nephews and niece were ages 7, 5, and 3, while their cousin was 10. As the children took the pap, they all began to writhe in pain, and the parents, who were alarmed at the sudden and strange development, rushed the children to the state specialist hospital, Akure. It was at this juncture that we began to suspect that probably the pap must have been poisoned or contaminated and could be the cause of their grandmother's death. Now, the 4 children spent 3 days in the hospital before they died. They would have made it if they were promptly attended to by the medical personnel. The source said that the children have been buried. She said that the family did not report the case to the police because they did not suspect anyone, but I suspect poverty. Yeah. Gone are the days that you now keep things for long and expect that you make use of it anytime.
Yeah, anytime. This guy, may their souls rest in peace.
Amen.
It's unfortunate.
Very, very sad. You that came to, mourn with the family, you end up going back home with no kids.
It's unfortunate.
4 kids.
Now this is part of the things people are going through. Only God knows how long that old woman has kept that cassava that she used to make that pap. Only God knows. And then the means of processing, and then maybe water. We don't even have good water systems in Nigeria. Healthy, clean pipe-borne water. We don't have. We don't have. A lot of things. The system is failing us every day. Imagine taking the kid to the hospital. If only they had adequate attention at when they needed it. I lost someone last year. And then the way the thing happened, I was telling some people, I said, it wasn't an accident that killed him. It is Nigeria that happened to him. This is a person that had an accident. There wasn't physical wound. It was internal bleeding. And they took him to the hospital and they just put oxygen masks on him. The person was complaining of chest pain. Okay, obviously there's no physical wound, and that means internal bleeding. What should be done? Immediately check him to know where the bleeding is coming from, how he's experiencing the pain, and to do something about it. But no, they just put oxygen masks on him. And then when the friend noticed they weren't helping, that wasn't helping matter, they took him to the other hospital. They said the general hospital, one hospital in Ibadan. They said they went to the hospital and the hospital was hanging lantern. A lantern on the ceiling in a hospital. They gave up. They went to another hospital. They said in that hospital there were more than 15 patients on the ground that there isn't beds for them. They went to more than 3 different hospitals. It was like that. And then the person gave back.
Before you tell me that another hospital there is no even bed.
It's very possible.
Oh my God.
It is Nigeria.
Nigeria situation.
It is Nigeria.
All right. You can join the conversation by going to our Facebook page at Unity Radio FM TV. Just like our page and drop your comments, and we'll take your comments from there. View us live on our YouTube page at Unity TV. Go to our WhatsApp page at Unity Radio FM TV group and drop your comments also there. Send your SMS coming in on the number 0803749727. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back in a jiffy.
Hello at work. Stay calm, keep hustling, and live life to the fullest.
Get ready to be entertained and inspired by the incredible stories around the globe. Don't miss out on the excitement. Hello at Work is an ultimate TV program that brings to you the interesting stories and daily happenings worldwide. Join us Mondays and Thursdays 10 a.m. as we dive into the daily happenings and stories. Tune in and stay. Say hello to the world as you bring in your ideas, as it is a perfect blend of entertainment and information. Get ready to stay up to date while being entertained.
I was the head boy in my primary school, senior prefect and best graduating student in my secondary school, but drug abuse almost ruined my life.
I was on an average of 2 grams of cocaine per day.
I was taking 8 ampoules of pentazosine daily.
European shisha, cocaine.
I became a user, a dealer, and a gangster.
I saw other users drowning. I knew I didn't want to be like them, but I was already trapped.
My family disowned me.
My employment was terminated.
I sold my car, sold my house. I'll go out well-dressed and return shoeless, shirtless in exchange for drugs.
I was saying things that were not real, and I once stabbed myself because I felt something crawling under my skin.
I contacted NDLEA and started therapy.
I spent 3 months in therapy.
I spent 8 months.
It's easy to relapse, but your mind has to be stronger than the cravings.
Drugs does not love you. You are not the one using drugs. Drugs are the one using you. Say no to drug abuse.
The Financial Services Regulation Coordinating Committee, FSRCC, in collaboration with the National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, wishes to draw the attention of the public to the worrisome increase in the activities of illegal financial operators, IFOs, which threaten public trust and the stability of the Nigerian financial system. The FSRCC and NBC hereby advises the general public to refrain from dealing with unlicensed financial operators who deceive individuals with unrealistically high investment returns. Make sure to verify the licensing status of such companies and schemes on this website. To report any suspicions of illicit financial activities, call 0700 225 5226, 0800 225 5226, or +234 817 665 6273. Let's work together to uphold the integrity of Nigeria's financial system. Announcer, FSRCC.
Please pay attention. It starts from the foundation. Everybody needs somebody. You turn a blind eye and care nothing less. Say it's just business, all about the money. You are so unbothered as long as they pay. Say it's just business, all about the money. You know they're on a fast lane, but you've got business to run. So you look away the other way.
It concerns you. It kill love, it kill dreams. It land people for jail. War against drug abuse.
Are you bored and need some company? Get a TV experience like no other on Unity TV. We are turning up the hits with captivating TV shows, electrifying political programs, music, movies, and lots more that will leave you craving. I'm sure you want to know more. Tune in to Unity TV today and let the excitement take over.
Unity.
Unity TV.
Get ready to be entertained and inspired by the incredible stories around the globe. Don't miss out on the excitement. Hello at Work is an ultimate TV program that brings to you the interesting stories and daily happenings worldwide.
Welcome back from the commercials with the men and the council. If you are just tuning in, it's the frequency of Unity 93 FM Jazz, and we have discussed our first and second stories so far, and we have our third story, which reads: Army detains general over theft of palliative rice military equipment. Now, the Nigerian Army has detained former commander of the 3 Brigade in Kano, M.A. Sadiq, over allegations of theft and mismanagement of palliatives. He allegedly diverted palliative rice from the defense headquarters meant for soldiers under his command. Sadiq is also accused of stealing military equipment, including a Mikano heavy-duty generator from the military training camp in Falgore, Kano State, which was reportedly sold to scrap metal dealers. Okay. He has since been relieved of his duties and replaced by A.M. Tukur, the former Registrar of Nigerian Defense Academy. Director of Army Public Relations, Onyema Nwachukwu, confirmed the development in a statement yesterday. He added that investigations were ongoing, adding that appropriate administrative actions will be taken in due course. The Nigerian Army have been inundated with media reports concerning the former commander of the 3 Brigade, Brigadier General M.A. Sadiq, who is currently under military investigation for administrative discrepancies during his tenure, Nwachukwu said. Besides, the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, has ordered the payment of 10 million naira each to families of the police officers who died in a motor accident in Kano State. 5 corps lost their lives, while 11 others were injured in the crash which occurred on the Zaria-Kano Expressway as they were returning from election duties in Edo State on September 24. A statement yesterday by the first spokesman Muyiwa Adejobi said 8 of the injured officers have been discharged, while 3 remain in hospital. He stated that Egbetokun has approved the immediate payment of 10 million naira each to families of the deceased, 2 million naira each to those still in the hospital, and 500,000 naira to those discharged. Even if they discharge me, you have to take me back home. 2 million to those that are still in the hospital, 10 million to those that died, and 500,000 naira.
Yeah, Nigeria will make you think anyhow, so I'll not blame you. Nigeria is happening to you right now. You know, I don't know though, but for the military man that...
How can a military steal? A military man that is, you know, he's want to...
I wanted to say something, but let me comment my reserve. I'll not reserve my comment. I'll comment my reserve at this point.
Really?
I'll comment my reserve. You know, it's wrong. What he did is actually wrong. He shouldn't siphon people's palliative, right? It was meant to be shared by people that obviously are in need of it. What he did was totally wrong, and the act is condemnable, right? But first thing first, let's go back to the drawing board. I will always say, our HAUSA suka ce da dawa bata ware abin zako. In an ga laifin bera da sata a ga laifin da dama da ware. There's always a stare, there is always a reason. You will have no reason. I am with you in here in the studio right now. All you need to do is to tell me, please, Ferry, help me with this phone. If I truly want you, I can access you this phone. Say, okay, please take, use it. Right? But then, you are here, you are in need of this phone. And this is the phone, I'm not using it. And you are in need of it. And then you ask, and I didn't give you. And then it's also your right, because we are in the same space. Okay, it is said that anybody that is in this studio has access to this phone. But then I am saying I will not give you because I am your superior here. And then all of a sudden you now say, okay, anybody that calls on this phone, pick it. And then all this while you have been having the need to use this phone. Do you think before a call comes in, you wouldn't have used the phone to make a call to people you wanted to call? You will. It's simple.
Yeah.
Maybe these people have been in need of these things. And then the things were there. And then they were not being given. And then now you are giving a hungry lion food to share to people while he also is hungry, or probably having his own needs. How much are the army being paid again? How well are they taken care of? How well are their families taken care of? They are in the forefront when it comes to security in this country. They go to bushes, spend nights, spend months in the bushes, living the comfort of their home. Yes, that is why what they signed up for. They knew what they were signing up for before they signed up for it. But then does that mean their family shouldn't be appropriately taken care of? Does that mean they themselves shouldn't be appropriately taken care of? No. Those people have laid their life for this country. In fact, they are expecting death anytime, anywhere. Anyhow, they have signed it. We die, we live, we are in the army. That is who we are. But then all they need is this protection, is this care. All we need to do, all the nation needs to do, all Nigeria needs to do for them is care for them, provide for them. Let them have so many benefits. Let them have benefits. They deserve it. They are working for it. Those people are part of the reason why we can sleep sometimes with our eye closed. Even though they are not being provided with everything they need. I was in a place where an army man was complaining bitterly. They said, all of these people in the Boko Haram in the forest, not as if we don't know where they are. Not as if we cannot go. But then you need to see their guns. They are using sophisticated weapons. And then we're using, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Not as if Nigeria as a country is not trying, but they can do better. They can do better. They can do more for these people. Not to support what the man did is wrong, but then let's also have them at heart. In fact, he should be punished for what he did. But then,
he has been punished already since he has been stripped of his own. You see why I call this young lady here the people's comrade. See how she just raise veins for Nigeria matter.
No. It's unfortunate.
For you to join the conversation and drop your comments, call the number 070-3235-3315, 070-3235-3315. Keep your SMS coming in on the number 0803-749-7127. Hello.
We have a first caller already. Hello, good morning.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. This is Enenche calling from Tudunwada.
Enenche from Tudunwada. Good morning, sir.
Hello?
Yes, good morning. We can hear you. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, it's Enenche calling from Tudunwada.
Yes, sir.
Welcome on board.
They are so rest in peace.
Amen.
You see, this money that they say they will give them, I pray that the money will reach their family.
Amen.
Because sometimes like this, something will happen like this, they will take them, but at last, you know, see if they, maybe after 2 months or 3 months, you see the family come out that, you have not seen anything. Yeah. So now, they have said the public, or they have said it, everybody has swear that they are going to give the family of those police that died, they are going to give them 10 million. And the other one that is still in hospital, they are going to give them 2 million. Then the other one that they have discharged them from the hospital, they are doing now, they are going to.
Hello. We lost that call. Please, Enenche from Tudunwada, you can do well to call back.
Yeah.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling us from? All right, sir. Please go ahead. We can hear you.
Thank you very much. The thing I take this morning is about the NFPC.
Yeah.
I don't know what is happening to this nation at the oil sector for God. We have not finished with the one we are battling with. They are still giving us more than we can buy. No any notification, no sensitization or any education that is going on in this nation. Is that we are going to continue? HAJARKU,
yes.
People can no longer feed. And you see, today is World Mental Day.
Yeah.
You see some people moving in the street now, you think they are insane. You understand?
Yes.
So it's not because of any reason, because some people, even family challenges, is enough for some people to get the moving. Some people now, ever since the president came in, cannot even buy a clothes and take the clothes they are putting on. You understand?
Yes.
When you see someone with a soft clothes, you thought maybe that person is mentally sick. Meanwhile, it's just threat coming from the government. I think the government has supposed to segment the welfare of the citizens. And the well-being of the people, are we having over 411% of increase? If that was how the other leaders, the past leaders did, is he going to meet the country to govern? You understand?
Yes.
So this is one of the things we begin to shout out for. People complain and protest. But imagine what is going on presently again. If we must do the right thing, because president must advise the president. Because you see, the issue of insecurity is not even a thing that you can write off. People are this nation. School fees increase. If you want to buy bread for yourself, 1,000 naira is not enough for you to buy bread. Talk more of even you must have more than 5,000 naira to take you as a family. Yep. What have we done to this president and the nation? What have we done? Have we done anything that we should be on our knees and start pleading with them to forgive us? And what have we done to the dollar and good administration? What have we done to the APC? Is it a time for APC to come into government that Nigerians are suffering like this? Honestly, the ICC is just getting out of hand. And on the issue of insecurity, we see incorporating private and others and integrating this terrorists back into the society without even giving any care about what will happen after it. It's a major problem. You see them now catching away with just of ammunition. Sophisticated weapons now, they have gone back to the forest. Those people are not ready to change. Let's give them a bloody nose and make this security paper. But on the other hand, Nigerians are not happy with the President Bola Ahmed this administration because we are really going through a lot. Transportation is taking our income. Everything is just too much for us. We are resilient people, but honestly speaking, we are doing things to good stuff. People are really suffering. Please, people are mentally ill and not that they are even psychologically. You see that because of ISIS. Because of ISIS. Let the president please do something about this issue of ISIS. Because the NFPC just have to come out and say that we are tired. We are tired. You cannot, people have packed their car, they have started removing the tires from the cars now. Because they can no longer fight for. The president should forgive us for everything we have done. I tell the plastic people, let's always be peaceful as the results are coming out.
Yeah. Amen. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. And we have one comment on our Facebook page from Gideon Lissafi. He says, it's government magic petrol hike.
Government magic?
Yeah.
Hello? What's that? Hello, good morning. Hello? Government magic, what does that mean?
Government's magic now. This one increase for is it on weekly basis or we say on monthly basis that we get
daily basis? Hello, good morning. Good morning. Hello,
good morning, Enencha. Welcome on board.
Yes, Enencha. Musa Kekalu calling me from Portugal.
All right, Musa Kekalu, welcome on board. Go ahead.
You see, based on the situation of this fare increment.
Yeah.
I would like Nigerians to concentrate most especially on the situation on ground. Anybody who has been following the issue, you can find out that the ICMAN, Independent Marketers Association, are not buying directly from Dangote. What are they not buying directly from Dangote if they prefer to buy from NNPC? That means the subsidy is still there. And gradually government is trying to push us to a certain stage because they have a limit to go. Today now they have been able to remove those they are doing from NFPC and now ICMAN should be buying direct from Dangote. You see why they are not buying, they find it cheaper from buying from NFPC. We that you get in this line, the same what India. But what I would prepare other Nigerians to refer themselves to. Not talking about fuel subsidy and all these things. We should concentrate more on the diversification. If governments are having more money than ever, if local governments are having money than ever, the question me and you should be asking, what are they doing with this money that they are having? Go from the state and local government. Everybody should liaise with the government, both from state and local government. Are they channeling this money into our education? Are they channeling this money into our health? most of all what we are talking about, you can find out that what this government, what they have succeeded in doing is capturing a religious organization. So sorry, both from the federal to state and the local government. If you imagine the federal government is subsidizing like with 90 billion naira, which means you cannot give account of. And when the USCC is forced into action, what do you see? You just become a practitioner. He has been released from his job and another person has been appointed. To combine all this money he is sponsoring Jerusalem and the Hajj, and both from state and everything, you can use this money and do something for Nigeria. Corruption is our problem. Nigeria doesn't have questions. Ask this government, why are they not doing our primary health care? Is it people that will come and fix it for us? Yeah. Our secondary school in our various states, why are the government not fixing it? Our hospitals in the state, why is it not working? What are the government doing? We should be asking questions. We should not be saying If the money that are given to people, let them be given account of it. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Mr. Ike Kalu, for that fatherly advice. I always admire your courage and resilience. You have another call?
No.
Okay, the number to still call again is 070-3235-2315. 070-3235-2315. Go ahead.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Please go ahead. What's your name and where are you calling us from? Sorry, come again.
My name is Azitela. I'm calling from Kunga.
Azitela from Kunga. Welcome on board. Go ahead. Hello.
Hello, can you hear us?
Azitela.
Oh, I think we lost that call, and I think that will be our last call for today.
Okay. All right. That will be our last call for the day, and just like it has been said, you had fatherly advice from Mr. Ike Kalu.
You know what he said is really true, though. In as much as we are looking at the federal government, we should also look into the state governments. You know, there are a lot of questions that need to be answered, and do you know, for instance, using Plateau as a case study right now, do you know that we can actually generate income, we can actually generate stuff for ourselves? Why are we not doing that? We have vast land. Why are we not going into mass agricultural production? From our taxes, how many refineries, how many companies do we have in Plateau State again? We don't have so much of them. And even if we do, how much will they generate from the state? Why are we not leveraging on other channels of sourcing incomes? Our governor is trying, but I think he should do more. And then, you know, one thing
I think where the government needs actually to, put a lot of strength is the Jasmine market.
Yeah,
that market needs to be rehabilitated. It needs to be upgraded. It needs to be regulated back to its feet. And I think we'll get that revenue we really want to get. Looking at the introduction of the metro buses, they're in at the Jasmine market. Passengers will get to come from different angles of the town. And also the train station is there. So when you buy a lot of goods and the metro buses cannot take, you use the train. The train will actually, you see, it will ease
a lot of
stress for people. And these issues of petrol, even,
see.
And also I would like to use this particular medium to call on the citizens of Plateau, especially those at the Just North areas, to really go to Terminus main market and register for the metro buses. It's just 3,000 naira.
You get a
lot of, especially the students from University of Jos, you get reduction because from Terminus to the permanent site of the University of Jos will be 200 naira, and you see it will help a lot of people. From Terminus to Faringada is also 200 naira.
Anywhere you're going to
is 200 naira. So from Terminus all round to Faringada is 200 naira. You see, it will ease, a lot of stress. And you can go to the Faringada market, buy your things, and still wait for the bus to come so that it can take you back to your destination. I think we need to do more. We need to stand on our feet and do what is expected of us as citizens of Plateau. Your last words to our listeners.
All right. I don't. At this point, I will speak directly to the government. The plight, we have this plight as a people, as a nation. We have these pains. We have this anger of the fact that we are in our nation. Nigeria is our home. This is where we know as our home. We cannot leave Nigeria and go to even our neighboring country here, Chad or Cameroon. We can't. This is us. This is where we know. This is our home. We don't have anywhere. And then if you're not feeling at home in your own home, then you are lost in the world. We're feeling lost. We don't want to feel lost. All we are asking from the government is to please make life easy for us. Make life easy for the citizens. Mr. Adewumi was begging the government, is it that we offend you? Please forgive us. Is there anything like offending your government? Your leaders? We voted them into office. We elected them. We say, okay, go and represent us.
It's the increase that you don't understand. Increase on a monthly and weekly basis.
We don't know
you
why.
You need to ask.
And then it's telling on us.
Why your mom is reducing your food.
You have to know why.
A spoon daily. Bianu. You don't need to even say it. You need to just go down on your knees and beg mommy. Please. Mommy, why the reduction of spoon?
Let's know why
Let me know why you are reducing.
You know.
Is it that I offended you? Each time I offend you, you reduce one spoon.
You reduce a portion of my
Before
food.
At the end of the day, you now find one spoon in your plate.
All right, to wish our head of admin wife's birthday. Today is her birthday,
yes,
so happy birthday to her. He said it's also his birthday.
Mama. She's my mama. Yeah.
So happy birthday to them. Happy birthday. And also my brother, my immediate brother, today is his birthday. Joseph Furry, happy birthday to you.
Yes, and her name is Sadia Osman.
Yeah. And happy birthday to any other person that celebrates.
Happy birthday to me, since I always forget my birthday.
Alright, happy birthday to me. You know, today is actually special, 10-10.
Alright, a very big thank you to you all out there who actually find out time to keep a date with us. We say a big thank you, because without you sitting out there, we wouldn't be sitting here. Yeah. I remain Rukayat Sani Ibrahim and Fari Josephine. We urge you to keep a date with us, same time, same station. And from us to you, we say bye.
Hello at work. Stay calm. Keep hustling.